All right, there we go.
All right.
Now we should be rolling.
And sound?
And sound. Should have
Struggling.
lighten up.
There it is. I got the notification. That's a good thing. All right, folks. Look, you should see you, Leia. That was funny. You were cracking up. Your mouth was watering. Okay.
We're back.
All right. Let me put it up there. Good Lord. We got to go through everything again. We should. I wonder if we can go on real quick and tell people we're on the air. I could go on Facebook and do that.
Mm-hmm. You do that, I'm going to go on here and post this on your page and my page.
Okay. All right. I'm going on Facebook again.
She can hear us now, she says.
Good. Okay. That's good to know. We struggled. We had a little technical difficulty, but we're back. I'm going right now. I'm posting stuff on Facebook to let everybody know we're live, just so the ones that see it will go to YouTube. And you're putting it out on the things, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. That storm is heading our way. If it ever gets here. Hope it don't get here.
Plus, I'm telling them to then subscribe and hit the notifications button. All right. I should hit public, right? Anyone on or off Facebook or just friends?
Yeah, public. That way anybody can find it.
She could have then hit. I swear, can't take for shit. All right, we're gonna have to. I swear.
All right, now we're good.
Okay, we'll start over. You've only been 45 minutes struggling, but we're back.
Yeah, exactly. 45 minutes.
45 minutes with a big technical
Back.
which means we'll still end the show on the normal time. We just have, less things to say to you.
No, we can repeat everything.
We'll repeat, is what we'll repeat. Congratulations to the Philadelphia
Eagles. Apologize to Howie, Nick Sirianni.
This is what we did earlier that you didn't see. Jake Elliott, because Wayno was real. Well, I didn't. You apologize to Howie. I was fine. I didn't get stupid like you. Okay, this is
Well,
what
you
we'll
will
say.
when you
No.
be crying the blues because
No,
all
I'm
these
not.
players get.
I'm fine with what happened. You can't pay everybody. We did discuss that.
He didn't pay anybody. 2 people.
He's not going to pay these contracts. We're paying core players. How many core players we got?
No,
We're paying?
seriously, I think they're.
Jalen Hunt, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley, Lane Johnson. I'm adding everybody, even though he's a lineman. I mean, you're paying all these people.
Lane Johnson, time for him to go bye-bye.
He's got another good year left in him now. That's why we're going to have to look for people in the draft because Lane's going to go out maybe next year. I don't know. This year he's playing this year.
I think he's letting a lot of these guys go because they got to pay Carter next year.
They got to pay. We didn't talk about that. You're right. I did see that. Some other sportscasters talk about that the Eagles will be paying Jalen Carter. They'll also be. Are you going to lock up what's his name next to Carter?
What was that other guy?
The big guy that they got the year before Carter.
Yeah, because he's a free agent.
He's coming up, so you're going to lock him up because he's.
Which is he a free agent next? Yeah, a free agent
after this year though. He plays this year. He's fine. So we got a couple people to give contracts out to, and
that's why I think
you don't sign everybody. So we'll see what happens. But the Eagles had a great year. Everybody, we lost some coaches. Obviously, we got a different offensive coordinator. Our defensive coordinator is still there.
I think he's going to stick around for a while.
The offensive coordinator's assistant, and there again, I don't know names right now. It's not that important to who it is. You probably don't know him if I told you anyway. But the assistant to Kellen Moore for this year is the guy taking over for the offensive coordinator for the Eagles. Everybody seems to like him. He's already been in the system, so I really don't think we falter there as far as getting another. Jurgens. Okay.
That was the other one.
Cam Jurgens.
Cam Jurgens. They got signed.
It's been tough for Jalen Hunt or Hurts. I got Hunt on my mind for some reason. I do. It's been Hunt. It's been hard for Hurts because he's had like 3 or 4 different offensive coordinators in the 5 years he's been there. So before we keep going, anybody wants to talk about anything, feel free to give us a holler. Wayno will give you the number right now. He will give you the phone number. Why? What's going on?
I was just reading that text.
Phone number, please.
856-430-243. Oh my God.
We are. We're spent.
856-430-2483.
856-430-2483. You can call in. It'll be live on the show. It'll be chatting with us about anything. Doesn't have to be the Eagles. Doesn't have to be the Phillies. Doesn't have to be sports. Just throwing that out there. Where's your mom tonight? Because she usually calls in.
Yeah, she's sleeping.
Here we go, Mom.
She knows it's going to be on air, too.
And then she'll say, I couldn't find it. Well, I can't blame you because for 45 minutes you wouldn't have been able to get us. But Phillies, we talked about a little bit, and I'm sure you guys didn't hear it because you couldn't hear. A couple new pitchers added in the starting rotation. Strengthened up the bullpen a little bit. Alvarado looks good. Strom's going to be out, hurt for probably, I'd say, close to 2 months with a shoulder injury. There's a few other Phillies banged up a little, not anything serious, except Weston Wilson will be out 6 weeks with an oblique injury. That kind of hurts because he's a good bench player. But anyway, so somebody from the camp that's trying to make the team is going to step up and probably get called in to play a position. I like the Buddy Kennedy. He plays second base when he fills in, but he seems to be doing pretty good. And a lot of the guys. We got Max Kepler. I'm hoping for Trey Turner to come around.
We got our first caller.
I'm hoping Trey Turner's fielding is better than it's been.
Hello.
What up there, Missy? Well, what are we having good? Oh, that's one of my favorites. Period. Cheese raviolis, because I don't care for the meat raviolis. I'm with the cheese.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a cheese raviolis with maybe some meatballs, Italian bread, and a salad. Let's go.
Take you down there when we go down there when we can.
All right, yeah, we can do that. Right. What? All right, shoot. Cooper.
Who?
Flag.
Oh, you know what? I haven't checked on
I
that.
don't know.
We can look into that. How you spell the last name?
Flag. F-L-A-G.
Oh, okay. Simple. That's a simple one.
Yeah.
It's Cooper Flag of the Duke.
He's a
Blue Devils.
he didn't play any. What man?
Let's see. Conference after the Blue Devils win against North Carolina. As far as Cooper goes, he's doing better. Sprained ankle. All the imaging came back negative. He sprained it pretty good though, so he's going to need to heal up a little bit. But I'm sure he'll be ready at a point for in March Madness. But when's that start?
Sweet.
Does it? Okay. Well, like I say,
Does it start Monday?
I don't know. I hope Thursday. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. It is Thursday. NCAA. Here we go. I got NCB coming up. NC basketball. Yeah, he's going to have to, like say, hopefully, whatever treatments they can do between now and then. But everything's negative, so it's just a sprained ankle. So it's a muscle problem, a tendon, area. So we'll see. Hopefully, he gets back. But yeah, I didn't have anything on that, darn it. When we got to start, because now it's March Madness, so we're gonna have to start locking in on.
I'll be watching.
I know, yeah, we will. Well, we've just been, over the Eagles stuff and all the drop, the people we let go, the ones we signed. What's it going to look like? So we're trying to cover that, and then we did a little bit of the Phillies. Talked a little bit about them. So
Cooper Flag.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that.
Cooper Flag.
But like I said, I just brought it up on my phone.
Third.
Let's see, Phillies. We get to
I think it's Thursday.
schedule. I tell you, the service in this phone is terrible anymore. What the hell?
I just looked. I think I'm pretty sure it's Thursday.
Well, we can't be pretty sure on it. We got to be knowing what we're doing. Well, how come it doesn't say? How come it doesn't say regular season? What the March?
No.
I don't know what happened here with this.
I can't check my phone because I'm talking to you all.
When did the Phillies' first game of regular season start?
So when's Kentucky Derby?
March.
When what?
March 27th, Thursday is the first game.
Okay.
Yeah, next Thursday, and it's a Thursday game, and it's a 4:05. It's at the Nationals too. That's not our first home game. Actual home start will
It's
be
April 4th.
March 31st.
It's 31st.
Yeah, Rockies and Phillies. That's the first home. We're on the road for the first 4 games, or no? Yeah. First 3 games. I'm sorry, first 3.
Is it real windy up there?
Yeah, it is kicking pretty good. Not overly bad, but it's starting to kick in a little bit.
I went fishing earlier. I had to call it a day because it got too windy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Our trout back.
Right.
New over and brew.
Damn.
I had a 2-ounce weight cast, and the wind blew so hard, still blew it, and it ended up in the tree. I was like, "You son of a bitch!"
That's one of your tree fishing.
I'm his best, man.
You propose that a fishing.
Yeah,
Good God.
casting for birds. I got one. Oh my! So anyway, then we talked about the side flyers. They can't win a freaking game.
If they're losing, I ain't listening. So
Yeah, and the Sixers. Oh my! Trust the process. There, like I'm done with the process.
the process, this process has been going on for 6 years.
It's and longer than that. And the couple good years they had with Embiid, if they didn't win it then, you ain't now because he's.
No.
I'm telling you, he ain't coming off of this surgery. It ain't gonna be. I don't care what they say. They do. That you're right. Jimmy, right?
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. They really do have some young talent. So they're by looking at this thing with Embiid getting surgery this year and out the rest of the season, rehab and all that. They're bringing these young guys in, letting them play, seeing what they got. It's going to take a couple of years, but for them in a few years to be back up and competing. Yeah, yeah, I know. Right. Yep, first year player. But you're right. They got some good young guys, and they're just going to have to develop and get this team rolling. But it's going to take a few years to put it all together. So but that's good. That's okay. I mean, they've been without it for so long. They can wait until they get rolling. It's just I know the basketball people would like to see a winner on the court, and it's just getting And Tyrese Maxey's good, but you say you got to do something before he gets too old. He's been in the league a few years now. He's still young, but you got to do something around Tyrese because he's our star player right now. So, but we'll see. We'll see on the Sixers end. Yeah, I wish it'd be the best, but if they get him back next year or even halfway through the season and he has a good year, maybe they get one good year out of him. I don't know, but he's really starting to age is going to catch up with him. He's always been hurt. He's always had nothing but trouble, nothing but problem.
Okay.
Joel Embiid. Yeah, the big guy, big 7-footer.
Dude,
he is a good player. He had some good years there, even. And just, obviously didn't have the support around him, almost did. We had some good people with him, but not quite the team that shut him down. But I just hope you can get something out of him. I just think his time's getting ready to come up here.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer he really has to be good and healthy. That's the thing. He's never really had a solid, healthy year. He's always had an injury that's kept him out a little bit here and there. But anywho, that's where we're at there on the old sport front. We'll have to look forward to, like I said, the NCAA March Madness getting started. Duke is my college team. Always have been. I've been a Dookie follower since.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, since high school. Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
No, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good teams out there, but I've always, Coach
Big
K,
time,
because I had
yeah.
Coach K and I followed his career. And he always got good players. And he always had the good freshmen playing, and they've just been somebody I've always followed. The Dukies. I'll bet they are, you son of a. I could do for some good ravioli. I love ravioli. Yep.
Hey, Jimmy, I'm going to look at prices for tickets for the Delaware State University and Norfolk University because Deshaun Jackson's the head coach for Delaware State University. And Michael Vick's the head coach for Norfolk. And they're playing each other this year. I can find out how much tickets are. You interested?
Yeah.
Well, I know you're in this. I talked to you.
Yeah.
So as soon as I've been checking every other week.
Now, where's their stadium at? Where will they play?
They'll be playing in was it down near Dover?
Okay.
So
it's right. Okay.
Yeah, and I think you can tailgate there too.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just trying to get a list of how many people would be interested so I can get a price.
Yeah.
And so where do you think Odell Beckham's gonna land?
He's gonna land on his head. Oh man, Odell Beckham.
I don't even know what his stat is.
What is this? This Dob.
Somebody's gonna take him, right?
I know we don't want him. When's it end?
USFL starts up this month. Oh, I'm sorry, the UFL. The United Football League. It is the USFL and the XFL
We got more
They
football.
combined it
today.
together.
Ozempic, I can throw this out now. I don't need to know how to do it.
And they kept 4 teams from each, what do you call it? Each league. USFL, they kept
Right.
they kept Birmingham, Houston, Memphis, and Michigan. And the XFL kept Arlington, DC, San Antonio, and St. Louis.
So Philly ain't going to start a team?
Nope. Which I'm mad because I was kind of hoping the Stars would.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for
Go
that
back
myself a
in.
little bit here, Bub, but you know.
So I guess the closest one to us is DC. But they suck.
Nope, ain't going there. Nothing but trouble down there.
You could jump on the bandwagon and just root for Birmingham.
Bum rush. I can see you and me coming up the side.
USFL starts the 28th of March.
I'll tell you, that raviolis must have been good. I can hear a lot of grunting and groaning there. What's for dessert? I gotta have dessert.
Orange creamsicle.
I can do that. Yeah. I guess we're gonna have to take a trip down there next time we do Italian.
Oh yeah,
You know?
we can do that.
Yeah. What we should do is hook up the trailer, take it down, park it there. We can stay tonight.
Yeah, right. That'd be awesome.
Do the show.
Tammy?
We could go down and do the show
Tammy,
live.
we're going to Delaware. You coming?
Tammy, we're going to slower down.
I can't go on the road.
I can't believe we had all this problem with the getting on the air, Wayne, and we had 6 people at one time watching. I mean, that's the most we've ever had. And we didn't have no sound; they couldn't hear us. I'm like, "Are you kidding me? We can't catch a break."
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
I know when I had you on Facebook, it kept cutting out.
Yeah, Wayne and his advisor on that one didn't do too good. He wanted this guy. Who was it? Who's the guy? I keep saying this guy.
Billy Strong.
Oh, friend of yours.
Yeah.
Friend of Wayno said, there's a format you can use to be on both Facebook and YouTube. Well, that would be nice.
And I think it's something that he's trying to do so he can get paid.
I think it's something, yeah. Well, it didn't work. So we're back now live on our original, and we'll be on YouTube until the bugs get ironed out of Facebook. I don't know or even if that doesn't, we'll
find a
we'll stay on
that
YouTube.
We can pay and it's don't break the bank.
I mean, I put a post out on Facebook just a little bit ago and said, "Peeps, we're live on the old YouTube, but I ain't got anybody probably seeing it."
I pretty much hit on all this stuff on it.
Eat some sauce and raviolis on a plate and send it up to Pennsville. Call DoorDash and tell them you're delivering to Pennsville. Tell them you want this taken to Pennsville, and we'll.
Italy.
Oh yeah.
And like the frozen raviolis.
Yeah.
And they're really, really good.
Now, are these the square ones or the round?
Square.
Yeah, because I like square, but I've been kind of sold on the round because they're bigger, and I don't even need as many. Like they probably are, but I mean, like the round or the oval ones. I don't know. It's just me here, and so I just buy them, and they last me a couple days when I do up like a bag of them or whatever. But yeah, I like the square ones too. I'm big, yeah. A lot of times when you're out at some of the Italian restaurants, they use the round ones, the bigger round.
Yeah, these are like homemade.
Right, yeah. Like the ones I get at
Come out of
what's the place where DePaulo's? I like it. They got good raviolis at DePaulo's here. They're homemade, but they're yummy, yum. So anyway, that's
another thing we want to talk about was the
what are we talking about?
Back-to-back Super Bowl.
Turn or something?
Your cat.
Back-to-backs, yes.
We had the Packers did it in the 60s, the Steelers in the 70s. Nobody in the 80s.
Nobody in the 80s. 90s, we had who?
Broncos.
I'm surprised Dallas didn't. The ones they won, they didn't back to back. I said, I think you asked that, and I said, no, they didn't.
And East.
The Broncos did it, and the
douchebags
Pats.
one. I mean the Pats.
Weren't the Pats? They never back to back, did they?
Mm-mm.
They won 6 and never back to back. How about that?
And Kansas City back to back in 2000 for the 2000s.
And Kansas City went back to back in 2022 and 3, then or 23 and 4. But so we're hoping we get a back to back. It'd be nice. Ain't gonna be easy, but
Oh, that'd be great, man.
but I mean, if he puts together a young team and this thing takes over, look, we can bigger and better things, dude.
Yep.
So
You are correct, my friend.
that's why I say this draft's going to be very important, and I hope, like you said, you asked about what
Yeah.
I think we go after an edge rusher, and I also think they go after an offensive lineman.
That's next month, right?
Yeah, that's the end of next month. Like I forget Sharon, what I want to say. Let me see, because I'll know as soon as I see it.
What's that?
The draft. That should be the 24th, 5th, and 6th. Yeah, it starts on a Thursday night, and it should be Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday. Yeah, and then that's the NFL draft. That's what. In fact, it starts the day after my birthday. Happy birthday, Keith.
When's your
Yep.
birthday?
Yes, April 23rd. I will be 68.
Go bastard.
Hop, Dobbo.
10 years old.
There you go. And it shows. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
shit. Yo, bitch, that's
I'm
my
kidding.
mom. motherfucker.
No shit. And mom didn't even hear. Probably
Take-
went right over her head.
Taking you outside now.
She ain't listening. She's eating
Whooping your
ravioli.
Wayne
She,
is the 17th.
yeah, we are. That's why we act so much alike, because we're both Tar. Are you Taurus though? Or are you?
I'm Aries.
You're Aries. So you're right before the cutoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Taurus. I'm the bull. You're the Aries.
You're a bull.
She's-
Full of bullshit.
When I said, and it should be a motherfucker. Well, anyway, I'm getting there. A couple more years. I'm going to call it quits. I mean, I like doing what I'm doing at the district office because it's easy.
Uh-huh.
So until that job runs out, until they catch up with me goofing off, I guess I'll stay.
Draft one, April what?
April 24th, 25th, and 26th, because it's a 3-dayer. It's actually 2 nights and then the one Saturday. And
That's right, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. Look forward to the draft. I'm going to see what he's
I
going to
hate
do.
Thursday night draft, man.
Because you want to stay up to see those. But look, you don't have to really do it. Find out what picks we're going to have, and you can watch the first couple picks, and then we won't have any till Friday.
Unless we move
We
up.
do have
36
yeah, 30. Oh, I thought it was 32nd
or
32.
I got 36.
But see, I have the weird feeling that Howie's going to move up, unless there's somebody he doesn't really, unless we don't care about what's going on for the player he wants.
That's what we can ask Jimmy.
I just think they're going to. But go ahead and ask him, man.
Hey Jimmy, what position do you think we should draft for?
What position?
What the first pick of ours right now is the 32nd pick. So what position do you think? I said, yeah, I did say that. I also said I think we go after an edge rusher though too. Like we lost Sweat, we lost Milton Williams. We kind of lacked with Huff. Never showed up and did anything. Got rid of Reddick. The young guys are playing that position right now. Nolan Smith's really good. But I think we complement, like you said. I'm pretty sure they'll grab an O lineman early, and they're going to grab an edge rusher to complement Nolan Smith on the other side. Yeah, on the other corner. But yeah, right. Yeah, and that's basically how I think he's going to do it. Right. Yeah. I think later on in the draft, like I said, the other positions you look at is a D-back. Yes. You will look at late picks. You'll look at a linebacker. Just you don't need that, but you'll look at it later on. You might even look at a wide receiver again because you got to find some young guys later that could be the new third position. You're always going to have AJ and Devontae for a while. Let's say always, but you got to find that next stud. I thought that guy we got from Florida State was going to be good. That 6'6". He drops all kind of balls. You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his name. I really had hopes for him, and he can't hang on to a football. I don't know his name. Yeah, they used him. He was wide open in the end zone, dropped the ball. Not at the Super Bowl, but I don't know if it was in a playoff game.
You talking about last year?
No, this year. He's this
It's
year.
not Dotson, right?
No, not Dotson. No, Dotson was all right. That's a Dotson.
I can't believe it. They talk
Who's the
smack on
6'6"
him
wide
so bad.
receiver for the Eagles?
Jimmy, you like Dotson, Jimmy?
Well, here.
You like Dotson?
The receiver, the guy for the Eagles, the third one. Yeah, I think he's okay.
That's three of
This guy I'm talking about is Johnny Wilson. He got drafted last year in the 6th round. So he's late. He's 6'6", 228, but he just can't hang on to the football. It's almost like he's got stone hands. He don't have soft hands.
He's
He
stone
doesn't know how to bring a ball in and just easy it. I don't know if it's something he needs to really work. I hope the offseason he's working on it, but because he's tall and you can get the ball to him over the other guys, but he can't hang on to shit. We'll see where he's at.
When's the Kentucky Derby?
First Saturday in May.
Okay.
Saturday.
First Saturday.
Okay. But is that the first one? The first race then? And then the Preakness is second? Now when's that? Okay. So the Preakness is. Yeah. That's not till July. Yeah, you're right.
Belmont's July.
Well, right now I think so. I don't know. We'll have to find. But he said, like I said, they're redoing the original track, the Belmont.
So how do they come up with the horses? I've always wanted to find this out. How do they come up with what horses are going to be in these races?
There's prep races that start probably early January and get points.
Okay.
And you just different races activated. They're grade 1 race. 25 for second, 10 points for third, or something like that. And then there's other races that we call them grade 2.
Right.
They may be like $30, 15 per second, and then accumulation of the points. The top 20 horses that win their points. That's how they determine who's eligible or who's not.
Okay.
So if you qualify, let with enough points, yeah, you're eligible to play. May not, but yeah, it's fun. Yeah. You can pay to put your horse in too, right? Yeah, that's if there's room, right? But you have to.
Okay. So like if I had a horse that had enough money, if there was room, if they had an open slot, I could pay to put my horse in the Kentucky.
Maybe, yeah. 3-year-old, right?
Okay. And it's 3-year-olds in the Kentucky Derby, right?
Right. Ground 3-year-olds.
3-year-olds, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because this will give us something else to talk about when we get into May.
Yeah.
And we start talking fillies. We're going to start talking horses, and so let's do that. We'll start putting a little bit of a check on the ones that are good ones for the year. You know?
Where would you check to find out which horses are in the lead for the races? I mean, if you don't know right now, just text me later.
Kentucky Derby contenders, probably.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Kentucky Derby contenders. Let's see. Yeah, so there's the website, Wayne. Why don't we just log in or put it on your phone?
Okay.
So that way, when we can just go to it. And
now, April, the first Saturday in April.
There's the leaderboard right
Is
here.
the bluegrass, which is run in Lexington, Kentucky, and that is a prep race for the.
Now, right now, I just brought up Kentucky Derby, Woodford Reserve. I got the 2024-2025 leaderboard. Coal Battle, Owen Almighty, Cole Battle's got 70 points. Owen Almighty's got 65. Citizens Bowl. I mean, I don't know if any of these are names that, and there's like, okay. This shows 72 horses right now that are on the rankings. So let me see how many points.
How many points you get?
How many points do you get for the Blue Gray Stakes? Let's see. In addition, the two races both are worth 200 points on the road to the Kentucky Derby and the road to the Kentucky Oaks, respectively. The winners of each stakes gets 100 qualifying points. The winner of each of those, the qualifying. Yeah.
Kentucky Oaks. That for the filly.
Okay.
And that's all.
I lost the hand. I put it down here. Let's see.
I got read Almighty.
Kentucky Oats is the females.
Yeah.
So the Kentucky Derby's all males.
Yeah.
So what if a female horse decides it wants to identify as a male? Can it run in the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah. Can't you just sew a wang on her and let her go?
And my follow-up question to that is, if a male wants to identify as a female, can he run in the Kentucky Oats?
He has a problem too.
I just found something out, and I don't know any names. I mean, if I did know the name of this young kid, I wouldn't say it on the show anyway. But there is a kid, a boy, that goes to Woodstown Middle School that wears a skirt to school every day.
Oh,
my gosh.
I can't do
Are
it.
you kidding me? Now, if I was in school and I wore a skirt to school every day, I would have got my ass kicked.
Yeah, you would have.
And nobody would have said nothing. But nowadays, now that this kid's wearing his thing, if somebody says anything to him in the middle school, you can't say that to little Billy because he's being offended. Oh, gee, I hope the kid's name's not Billy.
I'll send this to you.
God.
Derby.
But I just thought that comes down to parenting, man.
It does. Well, we know that about a lot of things. I ain't the only one, but Lord. All right. Well, I got a good website to look a lot of this up for the horse racing.
Can you send that out to
I
me?
did. I sent the link to it.
Okay, cool.
Pay attention. I said I sent it. Where have you been? You keep dirting like you did a vow. You're out of this place. I can't wait till we get back to the damn studio. What's wrong?
Yeah, with me. Farting.
Hey, Mom, what's wrong with Wayne? He's always farting all the time. What's the deal?
He's take gas
Yeah, he needs gas something. I'll gas X, I swear to God.
I'm hungry.
We worked together Friday, and it was every 30 seconds, it seemed like he was spraying like a skunk.
That was crop dusting.
He was crop dusting. I bet dusting. I used a whole can of disinfectant spray on him. Just sprayed him down.
If them little kids would have walked out of the classroom behind me, they would have passed out. They would have thought they was chasing the mosquito truck.
Poor kids. Hey. Oh.
What, did they end of the time? Jimmy? Did they end of the time?
Yeah, I got some. We got some stuff to look up.
Yeah, we got some new stuff.
Dave, when they turn them borders off, man, I really miss Sunday mornings, man. I really like that. It just seemed to work.
Yeah, it did. We were fresh. This ain't gonna work for us. We're just giddy.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be all right. It's a shame. But anywho.
No, they get rid of Shay. I can slide into that position over there.
Get rid of Shay. Didn't you hear she told Ronnie, she said, tell Wayno he could come and help me. I'm like, he don't want to help me. He don't need no help. He wants the school to himself.
That's what he texted
What
me.
I told her. I told him,
Ronnie texted me, and I texted him back. I'm like, help.
who
I was
needs
like-
help?
I was like, just put me over there. I can do the job by myself.
Yeah, basically. So I told Ron, I said, Wayno really does want to get back on day work. Yeah, I imagine he does. I guess I don't know. I mean, I did drop that bug in his ear when he sat down and
Yeah.
And I said,
I mean,
I know what happened.
and it's my fault.
I know.
It's my fault.
We don't have to beat that with a
Yeah.
dead horse, but it'd be better off if we get you back on there or put somebody else in there on months. So that's hopefully that's going to happen. Like I say, probably get through this year like it is.
But
Finish
that
out this year and then get you.
well, if that guy that works at the district building would freaking retire, I'd be able to slide in that spot.
Who's that guy?
Damn Dabo.
I got 2 more years there.
2 more years from 2 more years from 2 more years. You know, like Ronnie.
I wanted
3
to go.
years from 3 years from 3 years.
I want to go out when I'm 70. I'll go out and I'll wave at the district office, give everybody the finger, and take off and leave.
Dude, you gotta know when you do that because I want to videotape it.
Yeah, I'll be like, here's to everybody at the district office. Kiss my dirty feet. And that's how that'll be. But
Watch, Burns will chime in on this show and he thought, shit. He's gonna be like, I'm talking about the district office like that.
yeah, Ronnie, did you hear them guys on YouTube? Oh man. So, but now I got a cushy job and I don't hope it doesn't end anytime soon.
Yeah, we ain't gotta worry about that unless Pat unless Pat chimes in. She
That one.
because I took her off my Facebook page.
She tells you, you sure you sent this to the right person?
What? I filled out a timesheet. We used to have this one girl that worked in our HR department, Debbie, and if you forgot to punch in or out, you would just fill out a timesheet and you would take a picture of it and send it to her. She'd print it out.
Yeah.
And take care of it. So I forgot to punch in or out for lunch. I forget what it was. Filled out a timesheet, sent it to this lady Pat, and she all got bent out of shape and sent it back. She is, "Are you sure you meant to send me this?" Yeah, man, send it to you because you're the one that deals with the pay, you dummy.
She thought he was supposed to send it to Ronnie. He's like, why would I send it to Ronnie? You're the one that does payroll. Send it to you. But she's just not, I don't know. She ain't like Debbie. Debbie, you could ask to do anything. Debbie got it done and did everything. We got to remember too, Debbie did the house.
What?
Debbie does the house. You have to remember the movie.
Well, yeah, I remember the movie.
Well, that's what I was saying. Debbie did everything. So she also did the house. But
You want to see some fur burgers? Chime in that Debbie does Dallas. A guy talking about sex in front of him.
Eagles. We signed a tight end.
We signed another tight end. That makes 12.
Harrison Bryant to a 1-year deal.
Harrison Bryant.
He's a youngster too. I like it. He's only 26. So
Well, maybe he'll do something.
he was a former.
That's the guy from the Raiders.
Yeah, he's the guy from the Raiders.
You and your rerun.
Yeah, because he was dying.
So Dallas got a future uncertain. Brian could end up being a factor in the Eagles. Yeah, he's going to have to get. He's going to have.
What's the other tight end's name? The one that's been on the Eagles.
Let's eat that.
Oh Lord.
I didn't just want.
What was that guy's name? The tight end we got that filled in for Goddard.
Calcaterra?
Yeah.
Cauliflower. What's this here? The Ravens are signing former Cowboy Cooper Rush.
What?
To a 2-year deal.
Ravens signed Cooper Rush, Jimmy.
The Ravens.
Ravens.
Right?
Yeah, signed Cooper Rush. He's the one stepped in for Dak Prescott when Dak went down. Baltimore adds it says they add a reliable backup behind Lamar Jackson, which is true because a lot of times Lamar gets hurt too.
The Ravens are going to be
Yeah.
still too.
Is it right?
I do not like the Ravens. Hello?
Yes.
Oh,
No, we're here. Wayno, He went outside. Did you put the wind? Put it back on. It don't stay on anyway, but put it up there. Wedge it in between the two.
Oh,
Anywho. And boo-hoo here.
Going under your truck?
No, that's a spot from it was a spot from the power steering pump, but I'm all right. It's okay now. Anywho. Nope. Keith says anywho a lot. Jeez. That's about the size of it for now. Yeah, I don't know about these Sunday nights. This is my relaxed time. That's why I told Wayne, you're cutting in on the time here. We're doing Sunday nights. It's just he's busy with Sundays right now he's got overtime there at the high school when that church comes in, he's got building check. Yeah, he's got a lot going on right now, but we'll get a day picked out right now. We'll try Sunday nights for a while and see how we get cracking on it, But any
okay, I'm gonna let you guys go.
all right, sounds good, Sharon. Thanks for calling in, giving us a holler.
Okay.
Take care. Did you have any raviolis left over or no?
No.
Of course not. Of course you did. All right. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you guys later. See you, Jimmy. All right. Take care, bud.
Bye. Love you.
Yep. Love you guys. All righty.
Gotta go in this way.
Yeah,
Excuse me a second.
Going in there. You fine?
Oh,
Nice through to the wood.
that was my mom from Lewis, Delaware.
That's our caller that we usually do get talk about. She is kind of our horse race affiliate that we chat with because they do know a little bit about the racing and go to the track quite a few different tracks, I should say, not track. Over the years, they like to go up to Saratoga, right?
Yes.
And they just get around and talk a little bit about the horses. So we're going to come in May when they start the Kentucky Derby. Then there's the Preakness 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, and then 3 weeks later is the Belmont. We're going to get on talking a little bit about that. We don't know a lot about our horses, but we will try to follow who the leaders are, who's the favorites, who the ones are to watch out for. I will try to look for long shots and stuff like that. But it'll be something different to add to.
Something like
By May we'll definitely be talking baseball. The draft will be over. But we will talk about who we got and all that kind of stuff. So we'll kind of go on a little bit about some other things in the summer. But we'll find out our local news too. We didn't do too much local or none this trip.
Yeah, no.
As far as
it's basically wrestling. Well, wrestling's wrapping up now.
See that don't you do that and that lamp gets keep it back. Yeah, right there. Right there's good. Yeah, that's fine. How's it going?
You gotta lean closer.
Whatever. Anyway, it's a shame. Well, we're going to put more advertisement out there too during the week, every night. I hope. Well, like I said, just throw a post on there, even though it's going to go out. People see it. If they see something come up every day, they'll be like, "Man, these guys are letting you know every single freaking day." Yeah, we are, just because not a lot of people don't. I don't know anything about it, or where you're at, or what you're doing. Who knows? But it's all this is. This is what you get. You're going to get sports talking, us talking about different things. We're not bringing anything news unless breaking news happened on the TV.
Yeah.
Because we do have sports a lot of times running behind us on the television going on. If something comes up, even about the United States and it's an emergency, we will get out the word. But I'm sure if you have your TV and it's going to come out to you too. But anyway, breaking news is anything like that. We don't bring breaking news. We're just bringing you stuff to talk about as far as the sports goes, just so because we have had some people tell us, well, you're telling us what the same thing ESPN does. No, we're not. We're talking about different things. They talk about more in depth. We don't get into salaries and this and that and all kind of junk like that, but we like to chat about it. So good talking to whoever listens to this. Hopefully, if you don't, people can play the replay. You can always bring this up on your phone all week long.
Yep.
It will have it on there. Just click onto it. It has the date and everything, and that's pretty much it. I think we'll just end. We'll close it off.
We'll close it off now.
Yeah, it's 7:30. Like I said, we went we'll go a little longer next time. No, we had so much to fiddle with, but we're back on YouTube, and that's probably where we're going to stay.
Yeah, we're just going to
We're
stay
going to
on
keep
there.
it here. We'll just get the word out for YouTube. That's all. Get ready for a little storm here. It's kind of clouding up, getting windy. Wayno said he went outside for a second. Getting dark, so it's probably going to rain here soon. A little weather forecast for you.
Yeah, we're gonna get here before it starts.
Yeah. In case you wanted the weather for the week, tomorrow it is supposed to be a high of 57 and a low of 33. The good day for the week is Tuesday when it's 64 degrees. 69 though on Wednesday, but really cloudy. Not and then rain on Thursday. I'm looking at 68 and windy on Friday, 52.
And if you like country dancing, the Engine House is going to have a friend of mine, DJ Chelsea. She's going to be out there June 6th, 7 to 11, teaching you all some country line dancing. So if you want to learn some line dances, head on out to the Engine House on June 6th.
And if there's anything you guys, anybody out there wants to have us advertise or push or put a plug in for, we got to get, if we need to get back to, you need to go over to her house and get back to
Annette
Annette.
McGraw. Annette,
we need to get back to doing little things for her as far as that goes.
Blessed Kitchen Bakery.
Blessed Kitchen Bakery and different things. She has specials and whatever, but we got to get back. That's how we originally got going when she was like our one, we'll say sponsor, but our one person that gave us, treats, and we talked about her food and her baked goods and all that kind of stuff. So
They are good.
they are very good. They are good. We'll get back into doing more of a plug. We'll say in the beginning of the show when we get rolling. All right, folks, it's been good. Good to get back into the talking a little bit. Good to talk about the Eagles having a great Super Bowl and a Super Bowl win.
Yes, sir.
Where a lot of people didn't think they were going to be much after the first 4 games of the season. They went 2-2, and then after they came back off the bye week, it was like a different team. I don't know what happened, but I hope that kind of mentality carries over, that we start solid this year and keep going and don't have any breakdowns, more or less. I'm not saying we're going to win all 18 games or whatever, 17 games we play, but we are going to be contending again this year. Trust me. I'll guarantee it, healthy wise, if we and what we pick up in draft and what we hone in a little bit on the free agency market and fine tune, I think we're still going to have a decent team that we had last year. So, all right, that's it for me.
All right.
We will see you next Sunday night.
Peace.
Same time, 6:00.
Yep.
Until if there's any changes, we'll post it on Facebook, our advertising page, on the YouTube or on Dob And Wayno's page, the group page.
Yes.
Our Facebook page, a group page, and all of our advertisements are on there, so you can get out there. And plus, I'm going to post it on Facebook, just making notations that we are on the air on YouTube.
I'm gonna put that on on Facebook too.
Right.
YouTube.
Yeah. And I'm just advertising it. Hey guys, I just put out there today, as I said, peeps were on. I don't know why it never came up or anything like that. But
All right, we're wrapping it up. Talk to you later.
all right, sounds
See you on
good.
Sunday.
All right,
Peace out.
peace out.
Peace.